So, hello, please introduce yourself and your film.
You want to start?
Yeah, sure. My name's Lennart König, or Leonard King. I am an actor and I'm playing sort of like the co-main role in this movie. And yeah, I'm an actor from Berlin and I'm working with the Berlin Film Commission as well.
Where should I hold it? Here. It's good? Yeah, it's good? Alright. My name is Phil Choi. I'm the director for this short film called Bittersweet. And I was born in South Korea, I grew up in Australia, and I live in Berlin, Germany.
So, why this film? Why this story?
So Bittersweet is actually my very first narrative short film. And I wrote and directed it because I really wanted to explain a story that revolved around memory, and especially the disease Alzheimer. I think it's a very tragic disease. I really believe that we are our memories, and to imagine sort of living your whole life and slowly forgetting those important, precious memories and forgetting, your loved ones, and that sort of concept was very tragic for me, and I wanted to create a story that explained that and named it also Bittersweet because I think life is also very bittersweet as well.
Yeah, you created a really lovely relationship between the male actors. Just explain how you shot, obviously, your today scenes and then your previous scenes.
So the film was shot over 2 days, 3 days, including 1 day of pre-light. So 1 day was shot in the cafe, which is all the present scenes. We tried to have different aspect ratios between the present and the past in order to explain the time difference. The past scenes were shot on day 2, and it was shot actually half of it with a real Super 8mm camera from around the 1960s to try to emulate the feeling of capturing old footage and finding it. And the second portion of the flashback, we cut to sort of a 16:9 aspect ratio where it completely fills the frame in order to give the feeling that you're really living the memory again, that you're really there, as opposed to the rest of the film, which is in a 2:1 aspect ratio, so a little bit of a letterbox to differentiate the two. Yeah.
And how come, obviously, you shot in Germany? How come you kept it in English language? What was that decision for you?
So the main decision around English language was because of the word bittersweet. I tried to see if there would be sort of a German equivalent, and I think it didn't quite hit as hard as a bittersweet English translation would do. And so that's the main reason. The second reason was I wanted to create a film for my first short film, to be a more international facing film, and that's the main reason. Yeah.
Okay. What's the secret ingredient in the coffee, or are we not allowed to know?
I think that's for your imagination, I think. Yeah. So everybody has a different taste when they think about it. Yeah.
How did you get into character for your role? How did you get into the role?
Into your character.
To the role. I think we filmed it 2 years ago, didn't we? It's been a long time.
Almost a year and a half.
A year and a half, yeah. How did I get into character? That's a really good question.
I can answer a little bit and you can continue.
Yeah, sure.
So I remember trying to find an actor that had a lot of youthfulness to be seen from the outside, from the first look. And when I saw Lenny and his sort of vibrant eyes, I felt that it communicated that youthfulness very, very well. And how we sort of prepared the character, got into character, we talked a lot about how the young cafe guests in the beginning should be portrayed and perceived by the audience who doesn't know what's coming as a twist. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but there is a big twist that happens. And if you see the film the second time, you sort of pick up hints that, okay, maybe something wasn't right from the beginning. So we talked a lot about how we could do that physically with his body movements, the way he played, sort of confusion.
Yes.
And yeah.
It's really hard not to spoil anything. But I personally think that life itself has a quite bittersweet character. It's got ups and downs, and it's a tragedy when you look at it from far away, but no, it's a tragedy when you're like up close. But it's a comedy when you're out. But all this difference, I don't know. I think life is sometimes very hard to grasp if it's a good thing or a bad thing, and I think what I'm shipping around is that life's not really easy. It's not a yes or no. And growing old is we are all doing this for the first time, and we are losing friends, we're losing family, and how to cope with all this is very very difficult. And
So yeah, try to bring that into character a bit.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.